Always trying to just get it just right. I set up. This is our feminine. Okay, so yeah, let's get here. Wait. Oh, welcome to the digital sanctuary. Welcome to our digital sanctuary. It's still very wet outside, and we have our little our feminine, enlightened feminine energy right here. Yeah, she's part of our enlightened feminine energy crew. We rescued her from the storm, the torrential rains, right? You guys are normally used to seeing me outside, hugging trees, like someone said yesterday, on the farm. How's the farm? And with the big torrential rains, and I don't even know what they call it. It wasn't literally a hurricane or something about a cyclone. They said, I don't know. All I know is we survived. Yo, I definitely wasn't in Brooklyn when this happened, and this is happening. That's the thing, when you make it to go places, to go, you know, to do extreme things and live and try to have adventures out of the matrix. You get it. Nature showed us that the reason that we speak about on this channel, staying fit, is actually, it's true. You better be fit. You better get it together. Look, somebody's there. How you doing today, Will? Oh, Will, I don't know if you heard, but I think we found, not I think, I keep saying I think because it's like, oh, maybe if I make believe, then we didn't find her real home, that she could stay, but she did. We did. We found each other, the home, the mummies, the fur baby mamas, whatever you call them, right? You're not the pet owner because they own it. Who owns who? And so I think this is our last life together. It just may be. I mean, although you never know, things happen, and maybe they might need another day to just, since they know that we don't mind taking care of her, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know if you saw, we were in that natural disaster and, rain, torrential rains. And, this is about the feminine. Of course, you can support us in the feminine, enlightened feminine energy. Anyone can support us because enlightened feminine energy actually does the whole world good. People don't want to be getting called these Karens and stuff. Just like, oh, but you got to admit, ladies, sometimes the wiring does get a little hot. What's up, Brooklyn? Doggie, who's that there? Yo, yeah, what's up, Doggie Dog? Hello, Brooklyn, how is it going? Right. Well, I'll tell you how it's going. We're going to put that up there. Did, did you know that we rescued her? Did you know that she is an enlightened female energy, Doggie? Because in the torrential rains, with the flooding, with the roaring rapids, right, with water coming down the mountain and everything, we're like, wait, how did this little one survive? Like, are there miracles? Because she just appeared, and I was like, okay, who are you? Trying out. Always we're testing because this is a new digital sanctuary thing. So maybe I can do. Wow, this is another light. No doubt. No doubt. Right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, messages are being thrown in the trash already. Yeah, because they've never been here. So they know now. They know now. Their messages thrown in the trash. This is what I'm always trying to get the right lighting for you. Yay. What's the name of your beautiful dog? Well, okay, the rescue name, the foster care name that it's been with me for a week is Kona Cookie. All right. And that's based on because the week before was St. Patty's Day. And I don't know if you saw our lives, but we were eating Oreo cookies. And so I have this feeling, this thing that we are actually like, we give ourselves messages. Yeah, look, it's going to be time. I'm starting to get it a little bit more together. There was so much cleaning and gathering of products and things to be transferred and given to people in need. But so Kona Cookie came up because of the Oreo cookie. And so, but is your real name? I thought it was Nani, but I think it's Nana. So AKA Kona Cookie. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Most people, they kind of never figure it out. They're always like, but I figured that's the ones who never watch my videos, that never really listen. So, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of just stay just like you stay private. I stay private. But yeah, if they listen, if they watch, if they look, if they care, if they, then yeah, they can see. But yeah, and then the invitations have been there for the right ones. There's so much possibility. There's so much opportunity for the real true people that are sticking with me and that collaborate with me, even though I don't look like it, and the way I myself doesn't look like, and I don't tell because I really want to see on this journey who's really here for me, who really listening, who really hear what I'm saying, who really feel me, who really connecting frequency that then they're gonna, I told them already, I said, it's a minimum of 1,000-day journey. It's like going to a university, and I'm in the YouTube university. And so where I stay and what I have access to and how my show goes, right? Oh, that's enough. See, see the birds are screaming. They're like, shh, 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 don't tell, don't tell. Kiss and tell. Because you see, if you see the likes, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean if I get like thousands of people are looking, and only a few are liking? That means that it's still not, it's still something grasping. They're like, they're like, who, they didn't get enough social proof. Text connection, exactly. They didn't get enough social proof. So and so didn't say, she was cool, but if they only knew what we do, right? We take care of these animals, the land, the people. If you ever did get to be here with us, and you will, some of you will, things, surprises are coming up. Yep, exactly. And then the blessings, I don't even know, the source, right? The source will give, we will receive. Yeah, speaking about that, some big news is coming up quicker than you know. So yeah, like and subscribe so you're in on it. If you like to, yeah, what can I say? I say it's fun. It's part of the game, It's like, when was I ever, before I had this opportunity with YouTube to do this show, to be the hostess of an international global attraction, that's actually reaching the levels of Netflix and Amazon. Well, before I had the opportunity to do this, I was very private anyway and selective of who was my crew. That's why they say it like that. It's like, I didn't need everybody I didn't know and all kinds. So it's okay, it's part of the game. I'm like, what? I don't, if they want to like, they can like, who knows if I like back, right? But we like her, and that's the point. And YouTube likes us, and that's the point, right? Because YouTube is the partner. YouTube is the one that's looking on the production and seeing if we show up. YouTube is the one who's like, helping us to make the buck. So I cannot worry so much, but I do have to show up in the storm, and the storm, with the makeup on or off, with the hair frizzy or not, with my insecurities, with my, boldness, with my braveness, the source player. The numbers are up, up, up. Yo, the numbers are up, up, up. Indeed, indeed. Like and subscribe at the Digital Sanctuary for the Soul Fit Soldier. Us are friends to humanity. We are friends to humanity. We do what we gotta do. We stay fit, right? We do the tree pose. Why? Balance, strength, focus, commitment. We have to lift someone up. We have to save someone. We're able to stay balanced, to stay strong, to put on our emergency. Get out of the way. Look, I'm here. Don't hit me. I mean, my mind now is releasing all the energy from the event. It's still going on. People are being saved. Donations are being given. I have stuff to be given. GoFundMe is coming because there's the long term. See, a lot of people, right, when everything's happening, when they can see it, when they can see the water and everything, yeah, the generosity is incredible. And it also makes me wonder and makes us remember that, wait a minute, before this, there was nothing people didn't have. You had to pay. It was a cry and a lack. So I have a little theory on this. Love the hip hop belly. Yeah, thank you. Let me put that up there, people. I have a little theory on this. There is more than we think. We get what we need. People want to give, but they also want to be acknowledged. So, like, it's this time of great need that you see that they step up and then they give what they have because they also can get acknowledged. Now, we can call that ego or not, because probably the whole rest of the year they worked so hard, even at their regular jobs and their regular life and everything, and they didn't get the acknowledgement, and things were so challenging and prices and everything. And they knew how it was. So they started to give away gas and food and clothes and get out there and clean on the streets. And they got to put their names on it. Lots of people, different organizations, professional surfers, restaurants. Yo, for sure, exactly, And so our part, us as the global digital sanctuary, as the soul fit soldiers, and the ones who are like, ready to face the camera, whatever. We're working on it with our partners that we're collaborating with to create a fund. And how are we going to do it? Well, there's lots of food, there's lots of clothing, there's lots of people doing those things. But are people doing like hula hoop classes or hip hop ballet for the kids? Or are people doing like a little like retreat rest hour for the moms who've been through the trauma, who maybe actually lost their homes, who need to learn the 4-4-4 or 4-4-8 breathing? Uh, Ciao from Italy. Um, I was thinking about Italy today. Yeah, because we have our little video, you know, our my short and my collaborator, Kitty Mogul. You guys, we collaborated on this Italian short. So go and check it out. It's about shadows, about light. It's about dark and white and black and shadows, and that's what I'm going through right now. Okay, this is a shadow of life. It's like, yeah, it's a disaster. It's a natural disaster. It's an opportunity to rise, to strive, to thrive in the chaos. And so, why do I say we move into motivation and that doing the tree pose will be beneficial to us in our life? Because it teaches us stability, strength, determination, focus, rooted, right? As well as flexibility, because the wind is going to blow like a tree. So we remember ourselves like a tree of life, right? And then we have this hair which acts as our antennas. And we're attracting Italy, and we're attracting Germany, and we're attracting Kazakhstan, and we're attracting Switzerland, and we're attracting soul-fit soldiers all around the global land with the global mindset. Look, I got this tiny little space right now. It's gonna get bigger and bigger, but because of the rains which started weeks ago, I said to myself, I gotta get a space. Because guess what? Life must go on. The show must go on. YouTube is going on, and I kind of was getting left behind because I was getting absorbed in life dramas, which is part of the game too. They want to take, they want to take you out of the game, yo. And then friends, family, emotions, right? But the point is, we stay physically fit in between all of this, right? We have body memory. So whether it's a day or two or even weeks where we get thrown off our game, when we decide, just like in the movies, did you watch Peaky Blinders? Yo, that's what I say. It's always, you can always redream the dream of your life. Never let them, you know, right now, stay fit, keep it together, keep your YouTube show going. Let's see, Italy, we say thank you to Italy for coming in. Okay, motivation of life. All right, let's go from Italy. Let's say people like it. Italiano, hey mambo, mambo Italiano, hey mambo, mambo Siciliano. Yo, I love, oh man, a good, see, everybody thinks pasta is, like Italian is so complicated and everything. They think, oh, they always think of the lasagna, the American lasagna. But let me tell you, I got my girl Angela. Angela, she'd be like, G, let's go. We're going to Dean and DeLuca's. And she put on her red lipstick and her like 1940s look and her dark hair that she was set in rollers. She's like freaking icon, makeup artist. And she'd go to Dean and DeLuca's and she just get like very simple things, fresh basil, beautiful vine ripe tomato, olive oil, good quality olive oil, you know, and like, I don't know, some little delicate fettuccine, or delicate, like not even that one, that's too thick. Um, anyway, so yeah, simple, delicate and simple. And the fact that like they would, if something's in season, let's say it's like eggplant, right? So when you're gonna have the meals for the day and that time, like everything revolves around the eggplant, which is amazing, right? All the different ways that you can make it and enjoy it while it's fresh, while it's filled with nutrients. And see, so this is all health as well. That's what I'm talking about. This mindset will be with you in the midst of disaster, like me. Wasn't food, like there was a food shortage because there was a road blockage, because there was a, you know, on and on. So bottom line is, I was like, oh my gosh, how can I find, you know, something good, something healthy to eat? And through the donations and through sneaking through the refrigerators, and you know, and you say sneaking, but you're not. You're like, in a disaster, all is fair. Like they say, all is fair in love and war. Goodies. Oh, Marco, Hinge. Mm. Yeah, so basically, that's what I went looking for. The Oh wait, I'll show you something that I got from the donation, and you'll see what I mean. Like in between all the other stuff, canned goods and everything, I did find a few. I found organic beans, and I found like a nutritious like protein bars that were actually. I was like, whoa, I should have took more. But you know, in the moment, you just take what you need, and right, you leave for the rest. So hold on, we got you some stuff too. We got you doggy food. Hold on, let's show them. Hold on. What we got was healthy. Where's that rice? Oh, that. Okay. Whew. Okay. So we open this and show them. Come on, little one. Might as well. We got into the whole food section, right? Oh, this is the one. Look at this one. Cheers. Look. See, that's what they talk about. They say like, oh, like us as producers and everything, I have to start doing my affiliate links because I've been, I've been mentioning a lot of products lately. Excuse me, sorry. I actually need to drink some water because through this whole event, I have realized that I've been dehydrated because I haven't been able. I've been trying my best to follow our water routine, but when there's a shortage of water, of good drinking water, when there is an alert of like you have to boil the water because the rains and the sewage that came from the homes that got washed away, the water. So yeah, I got this. Let me get some water now as we speak. Maybe I'll leave you with this one just to check that out. That's something that was also donated. And I like kimchi. All this water was also, so we, you know, in the midst of handing it out and contributing and taking what you need. And that's why when I opened when I opened the book today, back here it said Enlightened Female Energy. Let me just show you the book cover. My little book. I love books, right? They're either big, they're tiny, oh, what's that? That's, look, I hide things. What is that? That's amazing. Look at that. Oh, well, first let's look at this. Too many things. The book is bigger than me. All right, that was a beautiful gift. You know, one of those things you would love to have. Like I say, we manifest. Yep, but maybe at the time we didn't have the financial, it wasn't our, let's just put it this way, it wasn't our financial prosperity at the time to invest in something like this, but yet it came to us, right? Wait, and then this, since we were speaking about water, I will show you. This is, a lot of water was there. Shoot. Check that out. Oh, shoot. It looks really good there. That is such a good. And I know people that would be just like right there. Right there. Bodyboarding, barreling, getting spit out. But that's not happening these days because the water is muddy. Like very muddy, very dirty, very dangerous, like for infection, you know, kinds of things. So yeah, it's interesting that everything sort of is here what we need. And then we opened it up. It was to the, where is it now? It was to the enlightened feminine energy. Oh, okay. I don't even know where it is now. Cosmos of the healing. Here it is, enlightened female energy. Okay. Excuse me. Hands to everything up. So yeah. So all of this is part of the enlightened female energy. Being prepared, being aware, and being able to be of service. Let's see if anyone else. Thank you. Did anybody else, any of the other enlightened females pull in? Was I able to put a good thumbnail? I tried to put a description. I don't know. You know, you just gotta live and learn, I guess. This is my partner in crime these days. This is the one that we saved. This is what it's about. It's about our last, maybe it's not our last. We'll never say. It's forever now. So we're here together forever now until you might have to go home to your real mom, to your fur baby mama. I don't know what I'm saying. Fur baby. We rescued her, so if you're just pulling up, we rescued her from the storm, the torrential rains, and we don't even know how did she survive? How did she make it? How did she survive? We helped her after she was on a porch, but there was rain, like there was water, like flooding and rivers, and you know the rain was up already to the porch and coming in. So I don't really know, but like I do believe in little miracles and magical and you know like things that are meant to happen. So maybe I needed her as much as she needed me. Maybe my 4-4-8 breathing was fine, but I needed a little, you know, tiny one. You know, we had Choco, the big one, and the little one, and then you really like are of service in when it's a natural disaster, and there's lots of men doing lots of big work with machinery and getting muscles and you know strength that you didn't know that you needed. When they're like, we're gonna lift up the huge barrel, the water barrel, and we're gonna move it, and I'm like, no, it's gonna fall back on us, and no, come and take those wood blocks and put them under the, you know, whatever this thing is called, the huge black water tank. And you're like, oh gosh, I better do this quickly. I better get those wood blocks under there before it smashes my foot or something. So this is what I mean about being physically ready and able to move, to be strong, to be aligned so you're not freaking out. You know, like I said, like I mentioned earlier about some of women are just naturally more sensitive. You know, we just are just that wired that way, nurturing, thinkers. You know, web because we're homemakers, builders, nurturers. We're the ones who create the being. We have to be able to think in multidimensional ways to to keep this one or the real little one, the babies, alive. Like that's what it's about. So if we can hone those ways that are really good, but maybe not in a natural disaster, hone those ways in, redirect that energy, become more resourceful because we did the working out. So then we can be physically um, of service. And not only that, because our minds are clearer and calmer, we're not freaking out, we're not as scared, we're not as of need of, let's just say, calming or as much. We still need it all, right? And that's kind of why I tune in with you guys, and I have my support, my collaborators, and it's been wonderful because yeah, no matter how strong we think we are and how much Haystack says we can, I did it all by myself, but then he says, yeah, no, I couldn't have done it alone. Oh, it's part of my exercise. Yeah, we even got told, we were told, like, kind of giving gratitude, saying thank goodness you're like a warrior, you know, like I was like, oh right, okay, so we came through, right? Yeah, we came through. So the squatting, the squatting worked. So yeah, the feminine, enlightened feminine energy. Oh, somebody wrote something very long. Let's see what they said. Afternoon, Daniel from Paso del Rey. Greetings to you, little boy. It's clear you love animals. Thank you. Oh, hello. How are you? Good afternoon, little boy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Hola. Es una chiquitita, es una chiquita. Se llama, bueno, su foster name es Kona Cookie, a.k.a. Kona Cookie, pero me parece que es Nana. Is it Nana? Nana? I think her name is Nana. Pero gracias, gracias, let's put this up. De El Paso. Whew, so liking and subscribing, reaching that 5, so we can go live all over the place. We get our travel on, we get our sponsors on, we get our giveaways on, we get our donations on. I'm working with my collaborating partner, YouTube, and we're creating a GoFund. And it's going to be a little bit unique because this natural disaster, although it's happening at the moment and lots of donations and cleanups and all that. But all those people, that donations and those monies that were being spent. So now we're going to try to do something for the kids. So let's say maybe like hula hoop classes at the community center or at the right space, or let's just say for the moms. Who's thinking about the moms, right? That are traumatized, that are sad, that are overworked, that lost either lots or everything. So I thought maybe I could do some kind of a seminar, even if it's or some kind of classes. I haven't clarified it yet, but we'll be letting you know because this is a long-term thing. I've been talking to some other people in the hood. There's another woman who is a lifeguard, and she is collaborating and creating these hubs for people to have ongoing support. There's also professional surfers like Nathan, like the Florence brothers, they're collaborating with other companies. So yeah, why don't we do it? Why not, right? Because we know what it feels like. It's good to have support that just sort of like, yo, come on in. Don't worry about a thing. We got you. Oh wow, lots of people. She's beautiful and so are you. I also have 2 female dogs. Oh wow, thank you. Hi, could you say my name? Oh, who's Dixon? Who are you? Dixon. Do you know Bend Over? Is he friends with Miss Anne Chovy? Can you wait for me to get my Patreon and my gifts and all that? I had some cookie kind of stuff, so our delay in our, buy me a coffee. You can put your request there with some cash money, honey. As um Trisha Nicole always says, cash app, cash app. It's like 360 for 360. See what I'm saying? Go. I know, pero somos chistosos siempre. You have to be laughter. If I say laughter is the key, right? I say laughter is the key on my description. So if people come in trying to say a joke, then is that's okay. That's what's supposed to be happening. Laughter is the key, right? It's a That's what I was just saying this morning. Anyway, it's all satire. It's a satire and a what's the other one called? Like a I gotta put her down. I gotta stretch. Never mind her. Satire. Whew. Life is but a dream to be dreamt. And let's do it at our most healthy, our strongest, our most flexible, our most beautiful. Why not? Like who the frig? They want to. Oh, yeah, that's a great point. Because, we're talking about health as well and about being bold, brave, and beautiful. Why does everybody, why do we need to put people down for what they do? Not here. That's the point. This digital sanctuary, if you're doing good for yourself, if it's making you happy, if it's bringing you joy and peace, and it's raising your frequency so that when you show up in the space of others, you're not all wacky, you're not being rude, you're not giving stink eye, you're like, your frequency is good. In fact, you're attracting good. You're part of the mastermind crew. You're truly, truly cool. It's like, that's what we're going for, a space where no blame, no shame, and where we're going to work on growing our hair, where. It's good to be growing. It's good to be growing our hair. And so I can't tell you the secrets now because that's a whole journey in itself. And as I grow, I realized that I was just mixing it all up. It's like if you caught it, you caught it. The value is there. I was like, let's just see who's here, who's going to stay for the journey, for the 1,000-day journey, for the YouTube University graduation, right? For the discovery team, for me, I, you, us, we, international, global, right? And so now we're getting there. Now that the registration, the trademarks, the designs, the branding, it's all coming to mind. The products, do it yourself. Yeah, it took time. The learning, the implementing, the discipline, the focus, the commitment, getting past the fears. But yeah, it's all coming. So join us here. How to get rid of the dreadlocks, yo. Naughty dreadlocks and they still showing up. Staying strong, getting those feet on the ground, right? So here we are. Whew, we've been working on the Royal Dancer. That's our main move. The feminine, what does it say here? It says enlightened female energy. So I guess you know what I'm saying, right? Can we do it in this tiny space? Well, yes, we can. See, that's the thing. Everybody says, no, I can't do the yoga. I don't go to I can't get to the gym. So look, this is my little tiny digital studio. I already showed you that, yeah, we can do the tree pose. There it is. Rooted, foot planted, firm into the ground. Mula bandha, pulling through the lower abs, squeezing the glutes. There you go. Lifting up one leg. tree. Okay, let go of the glutes. Come into prayer. Tree, right? There you go. Every day, a little bit more. All right, there. Tree. Pulling in and up, aligning the hips, relaxing the shoulders, right? And heart chakra, heart center, giving it a signal. You're ready to open up. You're ready to be and become, to give yourself inner standing, self-love, right? And then little by little, you're like, whoa, I'm a growing tree. I'm a little oak. I'm expanding. I've got leaves. And my hair are the leaves. That I am the tree of life, right? Then we bring it up higher. We're like getting very excited. We're like, whoa, this is feeling good. And like, what did we do? We stood on one leg. That is an accomplishment. Do that. Like, so when what did I do? What did I do today? Yo, if you did that, one day this is going to come into play. You're going to need that strength. You're going to have to do a jump across the river, right? If you want to make it. This is what I say, why we do what we do. Not just for looking good. Oh, look at me. No. It's like me, look at me. Okay, all right. When, I have to be squashed in a little space, this is the only place to stay safe and warm and dry, hide, right? You can do it comfortably. Like, if I had to, like, oh, stay like this. Shh, somebody's coming. Like, shh, somebody's coming. Shh. Just get into a little ball. Put like a little blanket on me, and that's it. Enoch, you're back. That one leg was supported by the other. Enoch, yeah, you've been here, right? Because I know Enoch. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly. We support just like people, right? One leg supports the other. We interweave, we intertwine, we unwind, and we restructure. Oh, I could do the whole, you know, digital sacred geometry, with you, and I could put on the kaleidoscope, and then we put all this, and we are, what I'm saying? Our body is made. Enoch, that was brilliant, okay? Because I always say that our body is made to heal. Our body is made to heal, okay? If we do the work, exactly, we always learn that, and we, like, everything is connected. You check out the skeleton and the anatomy, right? Everything links to. Then in the Chinese medicine, we learn that, oh wait, you have an acupressure point here, which relates to the headache, right? Or people are going through the sciatic, goes all the way down. So yeah, the body is related, supporting. If we listen, if we take the time, if we do the work, and if we just start with simple things, pulling in and up through the mula bandha, right? Okay, we're going into our squat, right? Even me, this whole life natural thing kind of took me off my routine. And as my other collaborators say, it's not about the talk, about knowing it, it's about doing it. Even no matter what, if we do it, we feel that we reap the rewards, right? Happy Sunday, everyone. Dr. J, how is your mind? Enoch, my mind is amazing. Like, I just love it. It's been one of the best things that I have gotten to know. And that's what they say. If you don't make your mind your best friend, it will be your enemy. And I was lucky. I say lucky, right? What is lucky? Lucky, we can say it's preparedness meeting opportunity. We can say it's preparedness that creates the opportunity. But I did a yoga teacher training. Yeah, and it was sort of based on the mind. Thank you. The beauty from within is what we're working on, because there's so much beauty from without. There is immense beauty without. Like, I can look at women all over the world. I can look at women everywhere, and we find beauty. So that is relative. And but what I would like to find is the beauty, is the aura. Okay, so we're going back to the royal dancer, because as you can see, when I interact, it's easy to get on another track. Why? Words do that. Words are like spells and word memory, word association. And that is also what we're doing on this channel, is breaking those spells and recreating, like just allowing ourselves to play in the matrix but not be consumed by it, right? The simulation and the simulacra. So we choose. So what I was saying is that we make these excuses, but look at this tiny, tiny little space. And I am still able to do the royal dancer for you. Of course, my leg is touching the wall now, but that's okay. It's better than nothing. As they said, oatmeal is better than no meal. So yeah, work what you got, but no excuses, just do it. And Dr. J is here with us. She's one of my first moderators. I really appreciate you coming back and doing the work. I was thinking about that. Oh, wow, that feels good. Using the space, creativity. What are you doing? Oh, what we're doing, this is I'm welcoming you to my digital sanctuary, first of all. And I'm welcoming you to meet our rescue dog. We do a lot of things here. So this little doggie was rescued at the storm. And yeah, I am very private about my life and everything, but this life situation is kind of making it very unprivate, because we really had some destruction that was, and I smile because we are grateful and that we are being of service, but there was some real destruction. Like actually, there was almost 300 people that had to be evacuated, saved from the helicopters. Like literally, there was a whole school camp of kids, like 72 or something, that had to be rescued. So we're so grateful that no one got you know washed away, really. Yeah, some animals didn't make it, definitely, but we are blessed, the ones that we know we were able to save. And this one is an extra. This one just came to us. This one is like, I don't even know how it made it and how it stayed white. It was like everything was, if you could see, you could check it out. Check it out on YouTube. I couldn't be out there filming all the disaster and everything. I was in the middle of process of saving the closest people that we know, the animals, being of service by being the chef and cleaning up and good, positive energy, laughing and making fun of the emergency food. I was like, I said, when the girl came, the beautiful girl, it looked like a rollerblader, Blondie, came to the door and said, "Oh, do you need food? Are you okay? We have extra food." And we had like these packages of emergency food, like just add water, and it said Tuscan butter noodles. So I was like, "No, we're good. Tonight we're going to Italy." I forgot to tell Italy about that. He came in earlier. This, needless to say, people, they took a wrong turn. They did not go to Italy with those Tuscan butter noodles. I couldn't understand. I was like, what color is this? What is this? The key is, though, that the men and the other people were like, this is good. Yeah, right? So the guys, the fellas were happy. I know, call me crazy. They're like, you're talking about enlightened feminine energy, and then you're here saying that you were the cook for the man. Yeah, motherfucker, I was, because I wasn't about to get out there and try to run some huge, heavy machine, or like get stuck, get washed away. I'm tiny. I was like, hold up, wait a minute, where's the rice? Gotta keep them strong. Gotta keep the people strong. Gotta keep them with nutrients. So in between in between this, right? Which is amazing. That's what I'm saying. When you got nothing. Good afternoon. Hey, Jim. What do you believe? What's this? What do you mean? What do you believe? What do you believe? What do you believe? I don't actually believe. I know. I just know what I know. Really, that's it. It doesn't really matter to me what people believe because that could be a dream, it could be something they made up, it could be a book they read, but what they know and what they do and how they show up, that is the key. And that is the frequency. And we always knew that, right? Dr. J, that everybody knows. That's the deal. They're like, you ain't gonna make it around here, you know. Hug, Brooklyn. Damn those biceps. Oh man, there's nothing. This is not good. Thank you. If you think I mean, I don't know. Damn those biceps. But let me just tell you, this is like I'm out. We are gonna stick with us. We are gonna continue. That's what I was saying. I'm gonna start to pump it up for real. Like now, after this life experience, more and more things happen with us. Things happen for us in life. I want to be part of the extreme team. I want to be part of the survive, thrive team. Always. Hugs, Brooklyn. Can I sing, please? Can we sing? I love to sing, really. I'm one of those. I really am one of those. I was like, oh man, why did you make me singing. Yeah, like if I had, look, everything happens for a reason, right? So I didn't have enough confidence in my voice, even though I did get accepted to the choir. So you got to be able to do something, right? Remember to right? Flex them up. Oh, I'm gonna flex them up. But we do sing sometimes, right? We always kind of throw some music because music saves our life, right? Last night a DJ saved my life. But I'll be taking Dr. J knows we are planning to take special requests, like a talent show. I love, love, love your hair. Oh wait, let's put that up there, Jim, because surprises are coming, yo. It's good to grow. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, we're kind of going past, Jim, we're raising it to love yourself. Now we need the action. Love yourself. So, Jim, I will be taking at some point, and instead of buy me a coffee, it's gonna be buy me a spa day, like so I can be the best I can be, the freshest I can be, look the best I can look. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I do the work, when I go hiking, when I do the interviews, this and that, I will need some pampering. So don't worry. I got, the things are coming. You just gotta make sure that it's for the right reasons and that you're of service. I kind of didn't just want to be like, say, why, what are they doing? And I wasn't quite sure. So as I build my channel and my brand, as I finally came to the realization that this is a real career, that this is a real opportunity, that YouTube doesn't mess around, that they don't give the opportunities that they're given to me to everyone. And those of you who are the producers, who are the directors, who are in the programs, and there's levels and everything. So very cute. Thank you. Thank you. Please, I hope you come back. I hope you like and subscribe because I don't want you to lose us. We got fun things coming up. Today I was just thinking, I was like, I really have to create a whole series on extreme athletes and interview them. Thank you so much. right? And what it means to be an athlete, and how can you make that of service, your quote unquote talent. People, oh, they're lucky, or they're just this or that, but no, how do you get to be that extreme athlete? How do you get to be strong? How do you get biceps and quads and like traps, and how do you when you lose weight through life experiences and then your skin changes, how do you get it back together, and like a woman, you know what I'm saying? How do you be the best you can be? Redream your dream, right, Dr. J? Let's put Dr. J up there with her thumbs up. He plays spin messages. Yeah, Dr. J, we gotta keep it right, keep it tight, and keep it light. You see, keeping it light. Too much of that. You see, like I was talking about earlier, the woman. What happened is that whole nurturing, that whole mommy, that whole like I have to think of every single little thing to make this being survive. It's almost like letting that go, like that becomes part of, but then that's not needed anymore. It's like the woman, I've seen it, I've even seen the fashion industry where the woman has forgotten about herself, and all she remembers is her daughter, but she doesn't realize that her daughter is like already forgot about her. But you know what I mean? Not in a bad way, but in a life way. Like it's just time. Her daughter is blooming, blossoming. Her hormones are raging. Her sense of style. She's like, yo, I gotta put on that little tiny thing with like fur over here, and the boots with the fur, and the apple bottom jeans, and the sparkles over here, and the stars on top, and nobody ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this. When you're in that time of your life, when you really, really are like, you are everything. You are everything because you looking at your stomach, you got those abs, everything, and so it's like we as women who continue to grow and learn and be and become don't have to be less, don't have to be, like let it go and give it all to her. Excuse me, boom, move over, move over. And you can't be making fun. Because let me ask you something. If that was your wife, right? Let's say the people, that was you want them to be their best, right? Why are you making fun of somebody when they're striving, when they're trying? Like what would you rather see? Is what I'm saying. So these people say these things because they ain't got, maybe they're in a certain stage. And that's why I'm saying we need to break the spell of the language, of the thoughts, of the way we perceive being and becoming and growing. Because ain't nobody grown. I ain't seen. I, I'm lucky if I met one or two people that are actually grown, honestly. Because what I thought was grown, what my perception of what being an adult was, what I was striving for and everything, it was all shattered. It's been tattered. It ain't so. It was just like when we were a kid and we knew it. We were like hiding down there. We're like listening to them. We're like, oh, is that what they're doing? Is that what they're saying? Well, that's not what they said in the daytime. So yeah, I just think it's like all part of this illusion. So what we believe is relative. Yay, thank you. Right, Brooklyn, exactly. Like as women, like I said, in the shop, and I would always like when the woman walked in, I was always so happy. I was like, oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, let me get her this outfit that she could put it on, and she could look amazing and she could feel great. And she'd be like, oh no, that's for my daughter. Or I was like, what? She's not here. So the enlightened female energy is not about quote unquote, embracing and like becoming the figure. It's keeping the figure. Keeping the figure is being the figure. Like these stereotypes, these stereotypes that we had, and there's a way to honor, to respect, to embrace, and to allow and to let that people be what they might have once been, to redream the dream of their life, and especially the woman. And it's part of the game. It's part of the matrix. Because what is the part of the game, right? Everybody wants to win. So what do? Everybody wins at all costs. So that means get as many out of the game as you can. We see it all the time. We see it in the reality shows. Oh, look, this is her little. I washed it for you. This is what we put on her when we first found her. Her little, it's like a little Yoda. Do you have any wise words for the women, the enlightened women on our show today? Protect your crown. Protect your peace. Sometimes you don't want to see anyone. Silence over science. Silence over science goes a long way. Being and becoming is every day. We're knowing we're growing our hair. What do we have to say? More than booty lift. It's good to grow your hair. Like and subscribe. I'm just cross marketing, folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm cross marketing. It's all happening. The B way. The B way just happens to be the B way. It's my way, so that's so funny. It relates. So the hair is on, the alignment is on. Stay tuned for us to put it on and get it on and get it long. Get it long. Get it thick. Get it full. Get back your natural color. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that information. The antennas of light. The little puppy that's really been enjoying you. La la. La 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 la. La la. Can you guess? Can you guess, Lala? Lala. Choco is so good. And the cats. I don't know. I turned into an animal. This has been like a journey. It's just been a joy. It's been, and you hear what I'm saying, right? I'm getting sensitive. It's been because we got contacted. We get contacted, Lala. We got contacted. Contact has been made. Contact. 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 I think we want our dog back. Lala, I didn't know, but that's okay. Foster care, baby. Foster care. We have been here for each other. Look how so cute. She slept. She came. Lala, Choco she's the best. He actually is a retriever. He retrieved her. She went like tick 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 tick. She was going somewhere, and Choco was like, "Where are you going? Come back." You guys, Lala is absolutely one of those soul fit soldiers that I'm talking about. One of those very rare people that you can know that she is living the dream. She is redreaming the dream. She is creating her world. I saw that the inches that you lost, okay, Lala is a health. She is health and fitness all the way. She is a juicer. She is funny. She speaks different languages. She's breaking the spells. She's being and becoming. And I love her support. So you guys go and support her all the way, okay? Lala, let me just put her up there. You guys can drop your links if you like, puppy with her. So you can see Lala. She is the high frequency that you need to make that shift. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the post, Lala, in honor of you. When I was in this natural disaster, I got a green drink, and it said greens, and it was good. So I thought of you. Hi, Dr. J. Yeah, so basically we survived the natural disaster, and it's still going on. There's going to be a relief fund. I'm going to be working on getting some things together, classes for the little girls, maybe doing some hula hoops. I thought that was a great idea. Then I thought to have something for the moms so that they could just and learn to breathe. It says enlightened female energy. That's what opened up on our book today. Lala, look, check this out. This is my little book here. Okay, so we got this little book and we opened it up today. This little book is like so heavy. And it said enlightened female energy. That's the mandala. And yeah, we have been using this enlightened female energy to process what we went through. Still there's going to be, see, that's how I am in the midst of the chaos. We're the warrior, we're strong, we carry on, we do what we have to do, but somehow the emotions and things stay in the body. So we need to like actually look, even though my tiny little digital space, I'm here to show you that we need to stay committed to our self-love, to our strength, to our ability to let out the emotions in other ways before they come out. You think, oh, no, I got this. And then somebody says something to you or a conversation. Next thing you know, you're in an argument. Yeah, because we didn't release the energy, the negativity, the fear that is natural. Just because you didn't let it take over you doesn't mean it didn't come up. Okay, so it's not about denying. It's almost like, yeah, accepting, but using the tools, and we overcome, and we are the soul fit soldiers, and we are the friends to humanity, starting with self-love to ourselves. So this work that we do, no matter how tiny the space, no matter, like what's going on in the middle of the storm, everybody was working and everything. Of course, it was actually it was a lull. So don't get me wrong, it wasn't in the middle. It was a lull. There was some quiet. People had gone away to work. And I took that time to do a live stream and hula hoop to let myself release and have a little fun and connect with you. Okay, now let's check in here what it says. Here it says, I'm going to do some more of this before bed. Yes, wow. It's, yes. Oh. Yes, I do many inversions, Lala. Let's put that up there. We'll just put that as a question. I'm living doing inversions, Lala. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Just a little, like, just can sway. So good for the blood, for the circulation. The inversions switch the thoughts up. Okay, it's so good for the youth. Because the circulating the blood, moving, changing the way you think. All of it is good. Like, I watch you, what you do, and you really allow yourself to have fun and move your body. And you know your body. Sometimes you're like me, but sometimes you're, wait a minute, our body's like, what did you do to me? You're like, all of a sudden, I was like down on the ground, and then she's over back, like me. Next thing you know, I'm up in a tree, and then later. So here, we're joking, we're playing. Know your body, know your limits. It's one of the best things I heard on the National Geographic. A good athlete knows their limits. And so that's the thing on this channel, embracing ourselves as athletes. Yeah, that has finally come to us. It's like, duh. Just like we weren't telling people. We're not telling people, oh, we're actually extreme athletes. We're just like, I like legs up the wall. Yeah, legs up the wall. Yeah, I'm sure I did that. Oh, life can be a bitch, or life can be a beach. Yeah, I play around with that a lot. You know that. I love taking that bitch and bringing her to the beach. I'm like, yeah, really? Come on, let's go. Let me show you what it's about. It's like called chill out, bitch. Oh, really? Excuse me? You said what? Oh, I was supposed to? How? When? Who? Let's just do it now this way. Calm and cool, yo. Forever now. Laugh. That's the key. That's the answer. Be neutral. Oh, really? You wearing that shirt? Yo, that's out of style already. I know, I'm joking, joking, joking because yeah, some people wear the shirt. Stand for this. Make a stand. I'm on this side. And then the next thing you know, everything changed. They say, oh, just like with what's oh, this is good for you. That's good for. Oh, wait, we found out. Wait, it's not. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our own intuition, intuition. Wishing, not making up words like Lala. She makes up, what do you call it? Wednesday, happy Wednesday, but today is Sunday. I don't know. But remember, oh wait, there's more. Energy grows where focus goes. Yes, yes, yes. And goes where focus grows. I love that too. So I'll put that up there. Hey, what are you doing? Energy. Come here, little energy. Are you gonna make a pee pee or what? Or are you just awake now? Look what I gave her, Lala. I put on a sparkly. I gave her some bling. Some bling. It's a little. I made it for her. It's a little Victoria's Secret bling. That was expensive. Redesigning. Did like feminine energy. So I don't think she was bougie. I think she was more like, there you go. We gotta get you. And what did we gave you a hat? Where's your hat? Let's show Lala. I don't think she saw it. Just to show them that you got style and you know what I'm saying, right? But you're not. It's a little hot now, but for you. How should she wear her cap? Her little beanie here. Oh, man. What do you think? I know she is. I know but she's been around a while. She's she's been through a lot. But when she gets going, she like starts tick 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 walking back and forth and jumping and stuff. I can actually film her when she's doing that. But she likes to be. I guess she gets held up. This is what much she. I don't know. This is what you do. Do they hold you a lot? Is this your life? Are you one of those emotional support dogs? So you guys, I'm gonna be here just for a short while more. I'm so happy that Dr. J is here and that Lala is here and that little Kona Cookie is here. And I think her real name is Nana, aka Na 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 na. Whew. Glad we got the digital sanctuary so we didn't have to be out in the mud, right? Liking and subscribing from all around the world. Italy pulled up. That is so cool. We love Italiano. Hey, Mambo Italiano. So this might be one of our last lives together, Lala, with this little one. So that's why I was like, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy her. I've been spending like every moment with her from the night. We got the call yesterday, Lala. So I think her family is going to want her back. Yeah, I think so. So I just didn't want to have to let her go so quickly. I just decided that I'm gonna like stay every moment with her. So last night I spent some time, and today we're doing our live. And then so her little hat's a little, she's a little hot. Yes, thank you. Oh, from Italy. Oh yeah, thank you, Italy. Exactly. Yes, have been a great foster mom. I know. I think I want to be a real. I think I want to be. Not. I think. Honestly, I gotta tell you, I have a friend, and she got herself into a situation, where she couldn't really take care of the baby. And let me just tell you, we almost had the baby. I was like, just drop her off. And we were planning it all out. We were like, I started to look it up legally. Like, when you can, like, family adoption and they just kind of take care. And then, I was literally like ready for her to leave the baby I thought like she went into labor in the hospital, and I literally thought like we were going to have a baby dropped off, like the stock. And I was ready. I was ready, Lala. I had names picked out. Hmm. So foster, and not only I could see now what happens. You get a foster, and then next you get an adoption. Because I was already. She's been a foster plant mom. She is. You got a jungle over there, Lala. I love it. You did great. You got a jungle in your home. You brought the jungle to you. She's a foster plant mama. But guess what? Oh, wait, Lala. There's real plant music, right? You know that the plants actually sing, that the plants actually talk. Tiagra, wait, Gardenia, Gardenia. Tigre Gardenia is her name. It's a YouTube channel. She is amazing, and she does everything about plants. I'll post it, okay? So you can. I'll put Lala. I'll do that because it's worth it for you, Lala. She talks to plants. She's a normal person. She wasn't like a scientist. She's like dancer in the Cirque du Soleil or something. She's a kind like us, beautiful Latina woman, and she went this whole plant life, plants talking, plants singing. Um, yes, I would love to learn plant lingo. Yeah, her name is uh Gartia, like her name is an animal, like animal and plant name, like Tiagra. No, not wait, Tiger Gardenia. Wait, I can't think of it. Gardenia is her name. Yeah, gotta get it straight, or else you might, get confused. But plays um she has these videos where the plants sing, and she speaks about you getting your relationship with your plant. Yeah, let's put that. People interested in that. Then they really don't know what's going on this channel. We go from like we're like we have rescue food right here. Now let's listen to plants singing. And we have a dog. And then we're gonna do Royal Dancer. This is why we need a producer, Lala. Get the freaking show together. They're like, you did freaking 10 shows in one, all mixed up. That's why they don't. But it's okay. They're coming. The scripts are coming, quote unquote, like the segments. Let's just put it this way, okay. Today we're going to do the extreme athlete, and that's what we're going to focus on. Whereas, like, hush posh, what do they call it? I don't know what they call it. Mosh posh or whatever. Big old pot of a pot, big old pot of everything. That's okay. I'm just glad to be here, man. We made it. We have the space. Some people don't. We made it. Got the experience. It's a life experience. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna see what we can do, how we can make this into something for the digital sanctuary, for the Friends to Humanity to benefit. How we can create that GoFund, and you know, Be of service, as we say, right? Stay fit today. Stay firm, pulling in and up through the mula bandha, relaxing the shoulders, taking long, deep breaths through the nose, right? Do the one. Lala says, do we do inversions a lot? Yes, we do. That is one of the main things that we do is inversion. Let's move our boots out of the way here. Digital sanctuary. I love it. The plant lingo. We're gonna get that happening. Okay. The best. Let's see here. It says definitely gonna practice my squat though. That's a great. Yeah. I mean, well, you got the strength. You got the flexibility. It's just that certain moves, certain things get implemented into our life. Like, you know what? You got the running machine thing, whatever they call that thing. I don't know because I've never been an addict. I've been like I just try things and I've been to the gym and but you see me, right? So you if I had that machine, I would be doing what you were doing too. What you are doing. I'd be utilizing it and like I think it's really fun what you're doing. So yeah, but so that's why you're not really focusing on, let's say, the squat or the inversions. Although I see you do back bend, that's also a form of inversion because when you go back and your head is hanging backwards, you're changing the whole flow, right? But yeah, the squats like this is very important. The flexibility, the calves. Lala, they say that the calves are like a second lung. Like, that's kind of crazy. Or wait, no, second heart. Wait, we gotta get this straight. Can't be giving out false information here. It's a second. The calves are they are like a very large source. I would say, I would say maybe more closer to. Yeah, we gotta look it up, Lala. Is it the calves, the lungs, or the heart? I remember frog pose and butterfly a lot. Yeah. Hi, hello. Oh, Carlos, hello. Lala, do you know if the calves represent? I don't know. We got to find out. I'm going to look into that. Hey, Sean. Yeah. So putting our feet flat on the ground, and then from there we go into a roll, right? So that massages. Not only is it flexibility for the feet, right? The toes move, everything moves. If you had to grab on with your feet, if you had to just imagine you're in a life-threatening situation and you're locked, but the key is right there on the ground. And if you could only reach it, and you got your feet and your toes are so flexible that you can actually, like in the movies, you're like, oh, like I gotta get out of here, I gotta escape, and you get down there. What can we do? You're like, wait a minute, I gotta get that. I can do it. I got my socks on, but something is gonna. I gotta get it. Keep on going. Keep on trying. And your feet. You kind of move your feet. You gotta move your toes. You're like, oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I can eat. I can be free. I've got food. Like with your toes because you're flexing your feet and you're practicing. And I'm like, I told you it was going to be a key. Well, that's the key to life, nutritious food. So that's what I picked up. So I'm over here, and I'm like, why do we work out? So we can grab the key. Toes. Lola, how does this happen? Did you write the script? Like, do you think they could have wrote this in the script? Toe sorcery. Yeah, so flex your feet. I'm not showing them because people are writing me all kinds of messages and they want to, like that's a whole nother special. edition. I was a shoe model, okay? So I'll be doing that again. Why not, right? Why should we, everybody, they love them. So here we go. In the inversion in our tiny little digital studio, is what I say is we got room. We make these excuses, right? No, I got no space. I can't get to the gym. See, Lala? So the point of this inversion is to actually also get a lock. So you got the chin lock. The chin is into the the chest, not the chest, the throat area there, the lock. And we use the hands for support to lift us up straighter and straighter, right? It's very relaxing. And then, believe it or not, you actually give yourself a massage on your eyebrow, on your bone here. That's why this move actually was explored, because the body heals itself. So a massage on my eyebrow bone right now. So see, tiny space, but yet we can still utilize it and do wall yoga, wall Pilates, which I didn't even know. It's like, wow, I just found that out. Look, isn't this what they do? It's wall Pilates. I just figured out. That's how they came up with that. They had a tiny space like me. They had to do what they had to do. And now they're famous. And everybody's paying them to do this. Get up in your corners, bitches. I know. That's what happens. By word memory too, right? Somebody was playing with that word. Like can be a beach or a beach. Anyway, so my wall Pilates session, amazing. Lala, creativity. Now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a butterfly and I can't get up. But this is what I mean. This is why we have to be strong, resilient, flexible, so we can make fun of ourselves and we can, do what we have to do to stay fit and to stay funny. And at least if we make ourselves laugh, who cares? Like I'm laughing all the way to the bank. Wall Pilates, right? Hey, Stable Shadow is here. You made it. Thank you. Up there. Stable Shadow. Because that's the bird. That's first love yourself. Fly, right? I always say fly. Thank you, coach. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna drink water first before I practice. Yes. Okay. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water too. We always have to drink our water. And I'll probably be getting out in a little bit. Stable Shadow, thank you for joining us. Always very, very kind and polite and your words are well chosen. Let me tell you something. Your words are so well chosen that I don't forget you. Okay? And that's what matters, and that's what I talk about when we have this opportunity. When I've been given this opportunity from YouTube to create this show, to have this universal space. So I appreciate when we utilize it in a way and we don't abuse it and say weird things. And people, I'm like, listen, dudes, look, I got sponsors looking at us. We got real people that are trying to do, like amazing things and help out, be elevate humanity, while there's others that are like trying to do what they do. So I don't have time for haters. Who's got time to be a hater? right? So stable shadow totally represents that. Also, we have innumerable stars. He, comes in and universal space. Yes, it is. It's a universal space. I call it a digital sanctuary. Now, Lala, I finally came to that, right? Because it is my digital sanctuary. I didn't have a clue. I wasn't online. I was getting off grid. I was getting away from everything. You have no clue. No one has any clue how long I was without even a phone. I did the tests. People they make the videos and like I went a month without a phone and I'm sitting. Why am I on the floor? Because I'm sitting. Look, sitting. I'm sitting in my digital sanctuary. Welcome on in. We thank you. We were just doing some inversions, and the inversions I was actually laying down. And I know it's quite a small space, isn't it? But that is actually the point. We were talking about why it's super importante to stay physically fit, to stay flexible, to stay stable. Uh, no matter what you have going on, no matter even if you just have a little tiny corner to do what you have to do. And exactly, we throw out messages, we throw them right in the trash. They don't get reviewed if they're not aligned with this process, if you're not of a higher frequency, if you're not a source player. Okay, so do not be offended. It's just where you're at. Okay. So we are here uplifting each other, creating a safe space for people to come to. We survived a natural disaster. We're survivors. We rescued this little one here. Uh, we rescued this little one, so we got other things to do than be um, judgmental or rude or crude, right? So that's why there's a choice and there's a finger, and you can just scroll and scroll. Little. Oh, what's that? Got it. Potentially inappropriate messages. Got it. No inappropriateness here. We're just trying to do the best we can. Liking and subscribing, surviving, supporting, universal space, digital sanctuary, being soul fit soldiers. Okay, this is who we are. This is what's coming. Get ready, get ready, get ready. We're going to get some gear. We're going to get some gear for you. Guys, we're working on it. We got some really cool stuff coming up, some gear, some products, something to put in the shop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, they give you the opportunity, the YouTube boutique. If you get to that certain level, we got there and we just had other life situations and, other priorities. You got to be ready. You see, everybody says they want to be a success, but are they ready? Are they prepared? You can look up the research. It's been proven already. Like, if people who are not prepared or not ready are given a large sums of money, they will also lose it very quickly because they're not prepared to utilize it. So same thing with successes. So whatever it looks like to people, everyone's success comes at the right time for them and what they consider success. Not everybody wants to be the boss. Some people just like being the salesperson or the baker. They're like, yo, I'm just going to stay over here and bake some cookies. So, yeah, hair care is definitely the next move. Why are you? Oh, wait, we already went through that. The floor. Boutique. Yeah, the boutique. Mm-hmm. You know what I call it. It was like, oh, my shop. Yeah, mine's going to be like a little boutique. I always had boutique, Lala. I was work. I'm like the sales girl. I was the one. I won. Why? Because I love it. Because I loved it. Because I love, when I work with someone, when I work someplace, when I'm in a position to be of service in the boutique, that's what I am. Not like, not like these places, right? You walk in and they're just sitting there. They're just sitting there, they're on their phone. I like, yo, I'm here. I need some assistance. Can you show me? Do you have something tiny, petite, something that you know what I'm saying? Like, hello. Yes. Let's see here. Do you call a cold puppy a chili dog? What do you call it? Yeah, actually, listen. This one, we call it Kona Cookie. We call it Kona Cookie because we saved it in the storm. And you know, the week before we had the what's it called? The Oreo cookies. The Oreo cookies from Newman's Owns. So what happened is when I saw her, Oreos were on my mind already. Big time. And like, I don't know, is that something? Is that like a was that a sign? I don't know. Yeah, this doggy, we called her Oreo cookie. And then I realized, no, she's got to be Kona cookie. Kona cookie, where's your hat? Let's show me your hat. Show me your goods. You got your you got your hashtag OOTD. Oops. It's like the hoodie and the little beanie, right? This is Kona cookie and AKA Kona cookie. I believe it's Nana. Are you Nana? Didn't respond. She's not listening. Doesn't really. La came to spend the afternoon with us. We're so lucky. We got a few new people liking and subscribing. We're reaching for that 5. You know, we got to get back on that train. You know, we had been riding. We were really doing really reaching our peeps around the world, and then some. You know, life started lifing, and people got me out of the game. But you know, we're back now, and we're gonna make it known, and we're gonna be growing. That's the only grown I know. Is growing our channel, growing our reach, growing our subscribers. So that why not? So more people get a chance to be in the digital sanctuary, have fun, learn about being a soul fit soldier, have a chance to become a friend to humanity. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll contribute, they'll donate, and we can do those classes. You know, maybe we can be of service by just doing something as simple as liking and subscribing, of giving that social proof that making the choice that health is wealth is the way to go, that we just need a tiny little space to get it right, to stay, to keep it tight, that we have the right and that we better, you know, redream the dream of our life. You see what I'm saying? We got to keep it tight. We got to keep it going, right? You got to keep it going. You got to do the got to click that, you know, put that notification on, right? Get that bell. Get that bell moving, right? You got to keep it. It's okay, you know what I'm saying, to play. There ain't no right or wrong way. Neutral is what I say. So if you want to make fun of someone because they choose not to lose, because they choose to keep it tight, to keep it right, because they choose to let their daughters move on and, you know, keep their life, then that's up to you. If you want to put someone in a box and say that they should stop, you know, then that's that's where you are going. Because like you said, like we said, right? With the energy, what we think about, we bring about, we bring about. So when you see me going down the zip line and you're like, oh shoot, that looks fine and fun. Just like what she say. Oh, Dr. Pepper, baby, good and nice. Do, 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 do. Dr. Pepper, baby. I don't drink Dr. Pepper, but let me tell you, I am impressed with that Romeo. She said, She said, I was just hot. It was just hot. And I just sat down and I just opened me up a Dr. Pepper. And I looked at it and I said, Dr. Pepper, baby, good and nice. Look, 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 look. That's what she did. She didn't actually, I added the little, because that's literally what it was, right? Yeah, Lala. So just do what you do, right? Because one day it's going to pop too. I had a viral moment. I was trending and everything. Really. But I didn't have my camera on. Yeah, you know the whole trending thing with the suds? Let's grow and glow. Yeah. Hello, Doggie. Hello, thank you for coming on up. Oh, so guess what? So my viral moment where I was trending, Lola, was, did you guys see that there's this thing where everybody's doing this prank where people are washing their hair and then their hair just like the soap suds just kept getting more and more and more? I didn't need anybody to prank me. I pranked myself. The water, because of the situation, there wasn't enough water, and I had put, and I was like, I did that. I don't know if I said in there short, but I was like, you know how they say a dime, and then I was like, no, 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 I need like $1.50. I need here and here and here. I never used that soap. I never used that shampoo, and it was like it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was trying to rinse it off, and then I was pouring a teapot on my head, and the bubbles were going in the bowl. I was trying to wash my hair in the bowl, and the bubbles. And of course, then they go, oh, you should film that. Oh, these messages are up for view, whatever. They're not up for review. They're thrown in the trash. But anyway, that was my viral trending moment all by myself with like bubbles and bubbles and bubbles. So it was really funny because I couldn't get rid of them. Wasn't enough water. So like the teapot and then I switched to a bigger bowl. I left those bubble bowl, the pink one over there, and I got my big bowl. Well, it's about that big, and I was putting my hair in the bowl, and finally I was like, okay, I gotta get out of here. With still soap in my hair, shampoo. So I really, 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 if they say we bring about what we think about, then I'm gonna be having 100 new subscribers. There's gonna be like, yo, what's this? How many people did we reach today? What? How many hundreds of thousands? Come on, YouTube. I appreciate you. I apologize that I left, that I let life take me away. Just pump it up again, yo. Let's pump it up again. Let's make the world our friend. YouTube Discovery team, they're very sensitive. Like if they hop on you, if they give you the chance, you better take it. You better take it. Use it. It's like if I keep saying this. It's like if somebody walked up to you, walked into you to your home or whatever, said, "Yo, you just won. You just won a shop on the main road." Like if you let's say in your town and there's the success, and you're like, wow, if I only had, that's what they're saying. They're like, here is a front window on a main avenue. Literally. Like I think we're like on, where are we now, Lala? Are we on Park Avenue? Are we on Fifth Avenue? Are we in the heart of London? Are we like at the Eiffel Tower? Are we on the Brooklyn Bridge? You see what I'm saying? Like this opportunity, we ain't playing. Us YouTube producers, co-creators are so legit right now. It's a real career. It's a job. So we gotta take it seriously. So we ain't playing around with those messages and those nonsense that might, you know what I'm saying, get like sponsors just be like, oh no, they hang. That's how they chill. That ain't for us, right? We are everywhere. We are YouTube Nation, yo. We are it. Everyone's looking at us. YouTube, like they don't know how to make it. They made it on the other things like quick, quick, fast, 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 fast. But things are changing. you know, and like, yeah, we got to give ourselves props that we hung in here. This is a YouTube university. We're going to be graduating, getting our caps, getting our degree, showing up for the YouTube award. It's a 1,000-day journey. Roberto Blake. Yo, Roberto Blake, he turned me on. Yeah, Roberto Blake, I got to check in with you again, I know you gave me love. I listen. I got to get back. We got distracted, right? Get back on track. Did you check out Roberto Blake? Amazing jeans. Yeah, thank you. These jeans they are it. They're everything, They're like they're designed, the paint, you see them. They got like, kind of remind me if you see Peaky Blinders. Yeah, you got it. Um, you hear the birds? So yeah, the weather is clearing up. We'll be outside again shortly. The digital sanctuary is just it's a little space when we can't get outside, and I am working on the Royal Dancer continuously. I do have a short you can check out. It is about the Royal Dancer, and then I was trying to put another one out today before we went live, but I couldn't. Hey, I don't know what happened. Oh man, what the heck? I don't know what happened, Lala. It just went black. Hold on. Um, Maybe there's not. Could it be the battery? No, we got battery. Um, there's something going on. What the heck is going on here? Maybe. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know why just all of a sudden. What could I push here? Um, Lala, it's like, oh, something always happens to me, right? Everything's going great. It could just be it's just like the sign is saying it's time to end the live. It's like, I always like, what the frig, man? This does these things to me. I'm telling you, they just cut me off. Let's see here. All right, everything is back, but it is. I do take it like, okay, that it is. We've been here a while, and you know what? Our time, our energy, our life force, we've it's all we got, right? We are the commodity. We are it, right? So if I'm feeling good, if I'm on time and I'm, having fun and, then that's the thing to do. And once I start to have that knowing, okay, there's other work to be done, or, the signs keep coming, the camera goes off, we gotta follow it, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say goodbye in a nice way and not get cut off. Hey, how you doing? Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Don't be putting up no nonsense. Look, we found this. This was part of the donations and contributions while we had our yes. Yeah, this is the dog that we rescued and I'm fostering. Yes, yes. we had a natural disaster here, and this little dog got washed. I don't know. I can't even say how he got there because I mean, there were so many torrential rains and the rivers and the water and the flooding, and I just found him on a porch, and I don't know if he was in a container, and, right? You had we found a dog. I don't know if he floated on that container. I don't know really. It's like a Wilson, like out in the middle of nowhere. We're like, what happened here? It's a miracle. That's what we say, little doggy miracle. But either way, when we found him and I took him in and started we as a community, right? A bunch of different people that were being, um, had been evacuated, and we were being held up and together. And so, yeah, got him warmed up. Please, yes. Aw. Necklace is very, very beautiful. Necklace is handmade, and it actually helps with um, radiation. This is handmade. It's got copper. Yep. It's copper, and it keeps the radiation, keeps you safe. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. My girlfriend made it, actually. Copper and amethyst. So yeah, you should get some copper if you want to. You should keep your phones in copper at night. I'm gonna get some copper, some meshing, some copper casing, and just keep yourself. Yeah, she has earrings too. I love earrings. I have lots of earrings, so I'll be showing all those soon as well. Lots and lots of earrings. I love long hanging earrings. In fact, oh, little one, I just dropped you. The sunshine. But right now, what we're having is rain, torrential rains, storms. Yeah, I'm not in Brooklyn right now. I'm in paradise. I am in the Aloha state where right now the Aloha is being shown by people we did get supplies given, right, to help. We did get lots of supplies given to help uh, get us through these times, and I'm going to be contributing and donating where I already have started. We have started working together, and so you guys are gonna keep oh look, I'm gonna be giving out some toothbrushes to some people because people literally lost their homes, lost their place. Their money is gonna have to be utilized in other ways. Little tiny conditioners. Oh, this is what I want to do. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm looking. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. This is what I have that I want to just hand out as I go through the streets, and find people. There's just like little tiny soaps, right? So things that you don't think about that people need. Hygiene products, right? A lot of people are giving right away, are giving food, but oh, little bags. Look at that. So I got little bags to like put the products in, right? Lots and lots of soaps. Things that you don't think about. What is that? That says gum. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you see, that's so cute. See, that's for a kid. Like you can make a little kid who just went through trauma happy with this little toothbrush, and it says gum, on it. Okay. Yes, right? Question. You see what I'm saying? Yes. You see? So this is what we can, hand out. We can be of service and redistribute the products, right? That's what we're up to after the storm here on the islands. And yeah, rescue dog is taking a nap now. I know it's just going to be a little bit more, so liking and subscribing. Soul Fit Soldiers, what we're doing is our digital sanctuary, really where we prioritize health as well, being of service, and that service starts with self-love. Okay, taking that time to create those routines, to clear our mind by using our 4-4-4 or 4-4-8 extended breathing. We will be working on our sling yoga as prior to these events. We were speaking about getting the teacher training in. That is still happening. So stay tuned for the teacher training in the sling yoga. And as a matter of fact, I'll give you a quick peek to the sling, yeah? Yeah, deleted messages. Don't be, obviously, wasn't going right. That's good to have, not just food. Yeah, 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 exactly. Like feminine supplies, they gave, you know, um, toiletries. Um, and then in between, I found all this healthy stuff. And of course, they gave, this is what I thought was really cute and cool, because some people don't realize how many animals get displaced, or the people that own animals and then they financially need help. So they gave out lots of dog food and cat food, supplies. That was really good. That's the people, uniting. So what I'm trying to share also is that there's more than we know out there. There's product everywhere. So people are afraid, um, but it's just a matter of sharing. It's a matter of having some kindness and some empathy, and thinking like, what would we want if things went, because it doesn't look like that for everyone. Not everyone knows what's happening. Even in a place where natural disasters are happening, there's places within that place that nothing happened. So people's lives must go on, right? I'm going to use this as a weight. This shit is heavy. And I do need to start, Lala. You're right. I gotta implement. I gotta build those. It's not working, because of different life situations and everything. The loss of weight. I need to rebuild the muscle, and I can't be doing that much aerobic sweating, because the sweat. I need to keep this every little inch, every little quarter of a pound on me. But yeah, there's always, we have what we want if we have kindness, empathy, compassion. So it's not that we have to get depressed, cry, be sad, or even blame or shame and say, well, that's what they got, or they're in that situation. Oh, look, she talks about, you bring about what you think about. That, what we need in this moment would be kindness, empathy, compassion, generosity, right? Without expectation. And this is what I have seen, and this is what I will continue to do. So stay tuned, like and subscribe. Gonna get that GoFund on me together, which is really GoFund us, which is all of us, which is me investing in my studio, in having the right products to continue to go out there and bring you the best, as well as creating those classes for those children that don't have it. You know what I mean? For the mom that's stressed, that can't afford to pay the babysitter, but she wants to put them in the class. So if I can get the, community center and them to, maybe give us the best rate. Let's just say I'll tell them, look, I started this project, and what kind of a rate could you give me, for what? I don't know, the 6 months we try it out, right? And then we say we did it. Oh, this would be the tricep. I gotta do the triceps, right, Lala? So this is what's coming to me. This is how I'm trying to make life, life happenings, our channel, our thoughts of being of service really come to fruition while having some fun. Taking it too serious too. taking it too serious is not me. Sincere can be, but serious, we'll leave that. Wait, no, we gotta take care. This gotta be real. Anyway, yeah, gotta take care. Let's do this one like this. Yeah, so we improvise, as you can see, right? Main thing is have fun, stay fit, be free. Let's see here. Ooh, we got cookies coming on in. Lala, these people. Hello, sweetness. All right, I like that. Indigenous. But yeah, you see that Lala knows. That's good to have. Lala knows. She's like, what's going on here? Cookiness. You know, when we got all around the world, we're gonna find some people that are just like drinking, or, they're just like on another frequency. They're like they didn't listen or see, and they're gonna say whatever they say, and that's okay, right? We're here to play. But Lala knows, like, we don't mind, and we keep the chat scrolling and going, and whoever comes in. But obviously, if it's been taken out, it's just gone past the line of what it is that we're trying to communicate here, or like we want to kind of try to steer it in the direction of the real people that are going to get the benefit, right? So yeah, that's all. I don't. I'm pretty open minded, and we listen to Supreme, right? He said some funny things the other night. I was like, oh, got a stink in there, Supreme. So I'm not sensitive to, you know what I'm saying. But if it's blatantly disrespectful to me, or to her, or to Lala, or to Dr. J, then you gotta go, or to other people in the chat, because they're like the sense, they're a little bit, they're like holistic. They're like, I want to become a holistic. I want to transfer from hip hop to holistic, and then they're like, wait a minute, maybe I better go somewhere else. Maybe I better go to another yogi. Yes, if you're talking low, you gotta go. Yeah, right. Too low, you gotta go. If you're funny and you're cool and you know what I mean, and you're little naughty, then we're okay with that. You're like, oh, but right, too low, no, no, no. We work too hard. And it's not even hard. We worked to raise our frequency. We have been in this school of YouTube University, so we ain't gonna throw it away. And we are aware that environment is stronger than will. Most people think that their will is stronger, but it's not so. Its environment is stronger than will. So we try not to put ourselves in a place. Why? Why should we? Don't have to. Unnecessary stress. Like, life will throw curves at you. You will have to survive. You will have to. So when it's in your own digital space, you can choose not to be thrown off your game, not to let, because we do have word association, right, Lala? It's just like kind of natural. And sometimes if someone says something to me, and then I get like thrown off of what I'm supposed to be doing, which is, you know, is saying is namaste. You know what I like? I like Satnam. Do you know that one? Satnam. Satnam means truth is your name. And so when you say that, Satnam, it's like you are just calling upon the greatest good in you, the greatest intention in you, the highest good for all in you. When you say that you make the right choice, because no one is perfect. We all have that, got the little devil over here, the little angel over here. We've all seen it too. People who've been true. You thought they were like this. They were, one day all of a sudden, what? So every day is an opportunity to choose, right? To choose, to be neutral, to be neutral, to be in a place that you become the space, you hold that space for a higher frequency, to be the light house in the dark, you know, the one that doesn't freak out, is able to make some choices that are for the highest good, that you can rely on, that you feel like, oh, okay, trustworthy, oh, okay, competent, okay, resilient, resourceful. Wow. Oh, there's more there than just a look. We're leaving more of a legacy, more than booty behind, right? But at the same time, keeping it tight and right and fine. And that's okay. Not one or the other. The whole thing is going on. Here we go with our inversions again. A few more. Keep yourself flexible. Keep yourself strong. Keep yourself in the game to win the game. Right? Being free is being happy. What do you rather be, happy or right? We rather be happy, because who's right or wrong? It was, and they always change the song. It's like, nope, we made a mistake, yo. Oh, but I already wore this shirt, and I already told everybody, and I already stood for it, and I already had it written down in stone. Nope, sorry. We were incorrect, though. Yes, we were just testing. You were one of our little experiments. And then you're like, wait, now how do I tell everybody that I made a little, like, because it's not a mistake. It's all part of the learning process. So if you stop being so serious and you become sincere, and like you can, say, oh, I got to change the shirt now because my perception has changed, has shifted, and I've got to go in the right direction. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Yeah, and it's actually 2 words. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, because Nam would be your name. Like Ad Garai Name, Ad Garai Name, Jugad Garai Name, Sat Garai Name, Siri Guru Deve Name, Ad Such Jugad Such, Habi Such, Nanakose Be Such, Ad Such Jugad Such, Habe Such, Nanakose Be Such, Ad Garai Name, Jugad Garai Name, Sat Garai Name, Siri Guru Deve Name, Ad Such Jugad Such, Habi Such, Nanakose Be Such. This is for protection, okay? This is so that you can do what you got to do and you can be protected, and you have like 3 seconds of awareness before any disaster would happen for you. So this is a mantra of protection, and you create a frequency of sound. You place your tongue in certain places in your mouth that calm your nervous system down. Ad Garai Name, Jagad Garai Name, Sat Garai Name, Sanskrit. Ad Garai Name, Jagad Garai Name, Sat Garai Name, Siri Guru Devi Name, Ad Sat Jagad Sat Habi Sat, Ad Sat Jagad, Ad Garai Name, Jagad Garai Name, Sat Garai Name, Siri Guru Devi Name, Ad Sat Jagad Sat Habi Sat, Nanak Kose, be such, as you see. Be such. That is what is meant to be. Even though it's in Sanskrit, you can hear the words as it's be such. Nanakose be such, Ad such, Jagad such, Habe such, Nanakose be such, Ad Garai Name, Jagad Garai Name, Sa Ad Garai Name, Jagad Garai Name, Sakarai Name, Siri Guru Devi Name, Ad Sach God Sach Habe Sach Nanakose Be Sach, Ad Sach God Sach Habe Sach Nanakose Be Sach, Ad Sach God Sach Habe Sach. I get it's you have to focus, right? You have to focus. You must focus to get the rhythm and to get into that state where you create this around you. All right, but that's it. Odd. A-A-D, Garai, G-U-R-A-Y, Ad Garai Name. And so that's the name. N-A-M-E-H. But then in the other one, it's Nam. Okay, but still, it's name. All language is like that. It has many forms, and it can mean a variety of, language is trying to express a feeling, a situation, a creation, a possibility. So it can never be just straight. It takes thinking. It takes feeling. It takes being and becoming, and even knowing language is part of this game of the matrix, right? So yeah, that mantra is for protection. Ad Gurai Name, Jagad Gurai Name, Sat Gurai Name, Siri Guru Devi Name, Ad Such, Jagad Such, Habi Such, Nanako say be such, Ad Such, Jagad Such, Habe Such, Nanako say be such, Ad Gurai Name, Jagad Gurai Name, Sat Gurai Name, Siri Guru Devi Name, Ad Such, Jagad Such, Habi Such, Nanako say be such. Okay? So with that, we're going to be out now that I gave you the mantra for protection and the feminine enlightened energy crew today. Saying goodbye to our friend. I don't know, maybe we'll get, I'm going to go live if I can again later because we have this guest with us. You know, we can't take him for granted. Take her for granted. We don't take her for granted. Wait, let's put her little face. There you go. All right, everybody. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for joining Lala, Jay, Dr. J. You know, thanks to all the, you know, Jim and Shadow. Come on in. Thank you, everyone, all our international crew. Thank you to Italy who showed up. Thank you to Switzerland. Thank you to, oh, Lala, I'll see you soon, right? We love being live. We love being alive. We love being happy, healthy, right? Bountiful, beautiful, and blissful. Join the Soul Fit Soldier crew. Become an alchemist soldier. Be with us in the digital sanctuary. When all else fails, you know, we got shelter for you, right? We go. We know what to do. We eat cuisine. We eat cuisine. We try to stay nice, fit, slim, firm, flexible, resilient, right? Oh, get our camera light right in our digital sanctuary. Everything is always like, just shifting. We do our little bounce it out. That'll be it. That'll be my bye-bye reminder to bounce it out. Why? Oh, you know what? What's his name? Rooted in essential oils, guys. Go and check him out. He's doing this you know, exercise. Lala, you would like it. He says he was doing 10 specific exercises, and then he was kind of copying another. Maybe we should all do it. Like somebody went, like, got millions of views, and you just like do 10 specific exercises within the hour. So I was happy that he was doing that. You know, he's a health is wealth, rooted in essential oils, right? And I say we bounce because the lymph nodes, nobody told us. They told us, stop bouncing, stop jumping around, stop acting like a child. That was in order to get you out of the game, and it worked. You know, you became what's the word? Sedentile? You sat at the workbench for hours and hours and hours, and you got this, you know, it's like, no, bounce it out because the lymph nodes don't actually have any system to make them work. Not like the lungs, not like the heart that the other stuff is pumping. So if you don't move it, you lose it, and the lymph nodes are filled with toxins. And you need to detox. So, hi, hey. So yeah, that's what's happening. Let's bounce it out, okay? Bounce it out. Activate the lymph nodes. It's very simple. In my little corner here, right? We make these big deals. We got to go to the gym. We got to get the gym clothes ready. Oh, I don't have the mat. Oh, I don't have the money. You know, and all we have to do is really just like kind of bounce, lift up our legs. Water break. Water break, everybody. Drink your water. Most important thing. Hydrated, well hydrated, well hydrated. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, bouncing it out, activating lymph nodes, keeping the, if we, through the breathing, if we slow down the mind, right? Excuse me, if you slow down the breath, you slow down the mind. So that's something good to know, because in a life threatening situation, in a chaotic situation, in a time where silence over science is necessary, if you know how to do the breathing, breathe in for 4, hold for 4, release for 4 or 8, then you can become someone of service as opposed to someone who needs to be saved. And I just think that's what we are working towards, what we're sharing here. And come here, cutie. Come and say goodbye. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The dog is your photo. Was so cute. Hey, Stardust Dreamer. I saw you. I know I'm subscribed to you. I just, you know what? You know what's going on. You got to work. You got to do it. You got to make it. We get bombarded. We get, the notifications don't, the messages. It's all part of the test. Yeah, it's all part of the test. But I saw you the other day and I thought about you and I said, oh, she's doing good. So, like when I did and when I do subscribe, right? That's what I tell people when I do my lives. Like, I I I meant it, and this, like, forever is now. So like the fact that you popped up here, right? If you pop up every once in a while, if you're subscribed to me, I don't expect to see you every day. We try to support each other as co-creators. Are you locked in? Keep posting and all of it. The Kiss Squad and but we all got our own thing going on. I got my Soul Fit soldier and I'm an alchemist soldier and I'm trying to do my I finally friggin' figured it out of like, oh, branding. Like, oh, oh yeah, these are my quotes and you know what I'm saying? Same, girl, same. I want zero pressure. Exactly. Let's put her up. No, that it's just about connecting, collaborating, taking this amazing YouTube opportunity that they gave us. We got our own show, girl. I gotta learn how to do the lighting, the producing, the directing of myself. Like they got people they got makeup artists, they got hair, they got the right lighting, the everything, right? And we were like, whoa, it's like, what's that? Wait a minute, hold up. You're like, change the light, change the direction. I got something to say, but how people care about images and, image. Look, come on. We're human and it's okay. And we're women and it's okay. And we are enlightened feminine energy. And what is that? Being our best, being our highest frequency, being better for the rest, right? Love your vibe. Thank you. I say it's more than a vibe because a vibe could be just like today. I've had people like say that, like, and then just kind of like later. This is a frequency. We're on a higher frequency. We're paradigm shifters. We're here to create. We're here to collaborate. We're here to be kind, but not, like we're not, we don't have an S on our head. Like, don't step on us and don't, there's a thin line. We say there's a thin line entre buena y boluda. That means like, I might sound, but I chose it, right? I choose it. I think we all can choose it. We all have, remember the little devil, the little angel, there for all of us. We can choose. And it's had its price, right? It's had its price because many people will say they think you're not intelligent. They think that you're not, they think a lot of things because of your choices. And maybe I could have been meaner. Maybe I could have been not cared enough. Maybe I should have been, maybe I shouldn't have accepted their apology so quickly. Right? I remember I was told, it's like, those nurturing qualities. It was a little too nurturing. It's just, nurturing qualities reminds people of their mom, you know? Let's see here. How you been? Oh, Lala. Oh, you guys are talking good. Stardust. I left YouTube for a while, but back. Oh, good, Stardust Dreamer. Yeah, don't quit now. You know why? This is the time. Forever is now. And yeah, it's been here for a long time, but the growth, the evolution of where it is now has never been here. The opportunity that is being given to us. Wow. I mean, and we're here to support each other. You know me. If you got Lala and if you got me, then that's all you need. Like, you know what I mean? Can you do a belly roll or a belly wave? Oh yeah, I'm actually working on that. Pushing through, Stardust. Yeah. Like, yeah, pushing through, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying that, I am happy, I am healthy, I am bountiful, beautiful, I am blissful, I'm holy, like whatever it is that, we talked about that one of your lives, Lala, about, what you put in your holes is holy, right? So, you're like watching your eyes, you're watching what you watch, your ears, you're listening, you're raising your frequency of who you're listening to, of what you're scrolling, what you're gonna stop. Yeah, we get tempted, yo. We're like, what is Beyonce? What is Jay-Z? What the frig did Puffy? What? Who? Did she? What is Jaguar? I mean, I be peeking. I be peeking. I'm like, of course, Cotty. Cotty's like, how the fuck did I get fall babies? It's like, yo, she's like, it was all a blur. I'm like, Cotty, I got the B way. I know the B way, and I know I talk about the bounce. And look, I've done. We've all like, you get somebody puts you up on the stage and they pay you. Yo, they dress you. They you're gonna you're gonna pop. Give it to them. So there's nothing wrong. There's nothing with us being curious, right? And oh, speaking about that curiosity, let's see, pushing through. You got this, Lala. Yeah. Belly roll is good. Ab control. That's right. So I'm working on it. I did practice the other day. I can do something. Wait, let me see. Lala, I'm trying. You see this one? Right? But I want to do this one, Lala. I'm gonna work on the I'm gonna work on this belly roll, right? From left to right. That is friggin' challenging. Yeah, I gotta work on it more, but wait. I did have to do it. Forget it. Remember, Cash App before special requests like that, bruh. You just gotta, you just gotta, you just gotta freebie. I'm just joking, but you know what I'm saying. It won't be always like that. I think that's hips. Yeah, yeah, I know. I put some hip in there too. Change it up, Lala. The belly roll turns into the hip roll, turns into the body roll. So yeah, it turns into all kind. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Stardust, I'll check in on you. We all let's see here. Let's see. That's pretty good. So, but yeah, Lala, familiar with the body roll, the other way, belly body roll, the other belly roll. Like so that's just a straight belly roll. But then the yogis and my girlfriend from Switzerland, she could actually do it. So she just like put her hands like this and then start to roll her belly that way. So that's what we got to work on. What? Yes, all take practice for progress. Yeah, and it's all possible. Like, wait. Let's see here. What's this one? It says, wish walking through your camera was like walking through camera. Oh, yeah, right. I remember. So, you want it? Wait, my train of thought. That's what's called the practice, right, Lala? It's called your practice. So focus, commitment, integrity, discipline. So when you have progress and people can't see your progress, right? So same thing with Stardust Dreamer, you know, like her progress is not measured by her latest video. We don't know what she was doing in her home. You know, she could have been fully practicing her yoga. She could have been fully investing in her self love, her routines for her physical, like her hair and her skin. She could have been implementing her drinking her teas like we're supposed to be. Like we could be implementing getting our essential oils and our Bach flowers and our ashwagandha, right, to help keep our nervous system. So the talk is great, right? So that's great. Maybe we even got a piece of paper up on a wall, which I should have. I never did, right? Put those certifications. They're always somewhere. I don't even know where they are. Like, where's my certifications? Are you certified? I have that piece of paper somewhere. You just wait right here. Meanwhile, I could just be doing the work. I could be like, look, lift your leg, come here, breathe. And they're like, excuse me, do you have your paper? Anyway, yeah. Point is, putting it all into practice, being grateful for where we're at, what we're learning, and not everyone can see our, basically, no one can see our real inner growth, our inner standing, you know, our paradigm shifts. So just keep it up every day. And if what we think about, we bring about, if what we want
I'm breaking from the mind-made maze, walking out of all these games, pulling every wire from my veins. I'm stepping through the.
Oh, I don't know what happened. It didn't go through. Okay, I'm gonna be saying goodbye. Let's see here. Can you pretend to? Oh, listen, I'm gonna have to wait on that electric star. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna call it wrapping it up today. It's been great, and like I said, I may take an opportunity if I have. I don't know. I might have just gotten the call. We gotta. She's gonna go back to her family. So everyone, say hello. Thank you for joining us for this rescue. I don't know if it's her last live. We had several. Go and check them out, like and subscribe. Check the post. I'll be putting up more pictures of little Kona Cookie and our storm rescue situation and the GoFund and all of the great news about the tree of life and the hair antennas coming. Okay? So thank you so much and see you soon. Like and subscribe. Goose.